Matt Hardy. Thank you for watching the Give Me a Whole Year Wrestling Podcast.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's Dom here from the Give Me a Whole Year Wrestling Podcast. Hope you guys are okay, doing alright in lockdown, looking after yourselves, drinking loads of water, eating enough, and generally keeping sane. This is how I'm keeping sane, by doing videos for you, so thank you very much for watching and supporting. I'm going to do a fantasy booking thing, which I have been sort of doing a little bit of, toying around ideas with fantasy booking, with sort of stars from different eras, different time frames. So I wanted to do modern day Darby Allin from AEW versus 90s Mankind. We're talking boiler room, creepy, ripping his hair out, Mankind. I think it would be a boiler room brawl, which would be kind of funny because Darby Allin's often said that he didn't go to WWE because he was afraid that that WWE would make him into a boiler room dwelling weirdo, so to speak. So I think this would be pretty interesting to see in terms of a battle. Obviously, the high flying Darby versus the kind of reckless intense Mankind that we got back then. I'm going to make it a boiler room brawl, or maybe something like The Rock and Mankind did for halftime heat, empty arena match or something, which is particularly poignant. Yeah, let's make it an empty arena match because it's particularly poignant for these times. I could see it getting pretty extreme and pretty intense with Darby Allin kicking out of things like a double arm DDT onto some chairs by Mankind, and I could see a high, a coffin drop from Darby Allin off like 3 ladders or something ridiculous onto Mankind, and Mankind kicking out. I could see the mandible claw being used as well, and Darby finding a way out of that. One finish that I really like, that I think would really work for this, would be like a pulling pile driver, very similar to what was used between Triple H and Cactus Jack in their match on an old school Raw. I think something like that would be a good finish. I don't think it would come from the mandible claw, and I don't think it would come from the coffin drop. As I say, I think Mankind is going over here on this fantasy booking. I think it will be, it's going to be a really intense. I think there'll be lots of blood. I think Darby will be busted open. I'm not sure you could bust open Mankind in that old mask. I think Darby will be busted open. I think it'd be vicious. I think there'd be tons of chair shots. I think that potentially you could see something like, it's pretty extreme, but it was a triple threat between the Big Show, Raven, and Kane. And I think Raven got put through some glass, maybe something like that, but probably not actual real glass. Maybe Darby could go through the glass, or Mankind could go through glass, or something like that, or a window, something to create the intensity and the atmosphere there, which would be pretty cool. What do you guys think? I've kept this one really short because I want to kind of do some editing and kind of make it a little bit more of a fantasy booking. Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think that Darby Allin and Mankind, Darby Allin from now, Darby Allin from 2020 versus, we'll say like 98, 99 Mankind, or maybe 96, 97, still kind of in the brown attire, kind of in the promos in the basement, the promos in the boiler room, and the rats and stuff, that was creepy and weird. But again, I think it'd be an incredible brawl, an incredible match for the pair of them, a really good launching pad for Darby to go up against this legend. And I'm pretty sure a big inspiration for Darby Allin was Mick Foley, Mankind. Like I say, I'm not saying that they probably wouldn't make Darby Allin into that kind of character if he did go to WWE now, so he's probably way better in AEW, because you know how they like to recycle gimmicks in WWE, so they could have like Darby Allin with some rats in a basement somewhere if he was in WWE right now. So I'm really glad that it's ended up the way it did, but I think it'd be a great match. I think if you had that era Mankind versus this era Darby, it would be all guns blazing, loads and loads of intensity, loads and loads of hardcore, sort of hardcore championship match style antics, a lot of chaos, fighting in the ring, fighting backstage, fighting up some ladders, fighting in the boiler room. All that stuff would be amazing. I know there's been some wicked boiler room brawl matches that have existed between like Mankind and The Undertaker. So something like that would be a good reference. And then finish comes maybe back out, taken from that Triple H Cactus Jack match. They come back out to the ring. Darby's fighting. Darby's bloodied. Darby's battered. Mankind is battered. Maybe his mask is falling off or something. They've had he's tried to finish him with a double arm DDT on some concrete somewhere backstage. Darby's kicked out. Darby Allin's gone up some ladders. He's got 2 ladders, no, maybe 1 ladder. He's gone up a ladder. He's dove off onto Mankind, but he's kicked out. Darby Allin's been chucked through some glass or a window somewhere, but he's bloodied, he's battered, but he's still there. He's still kicked out. They somehow end up on the stage, on the ramp, and there's some tables set up, maybe before, maybe earlier on in the match, or maybe it's just there. I don't know why it would just be there. But Mankind takes Darby up on the table. It looks like it's going to break under their weight, but it doesn't. Mankind does the old school pulling pile driver and gets the 1-2-3 on Darby Allin. And there we have it, guys. Mankind is the winner on this fantasy booking between Mankind and Darby Allin. What do you guys think? I enjoy doing these. I enjoy thinking on the fly with these ideas, trying to keep them as short as we can. What do you guys think? Who would you guys have me do next? What would you guys do? Do some fantasy booking in the comments. Let me know what you think of Darby versus Mankind and whether you think that would work as a feud in modern day or in the 90s. If there was a character similar to Darby Allin back then, how would it work? How would you book the finish of this match? How would you book it? What kind of match would you book them in? I eventually decided on an empty arena match, but there's elements of boiler room match in there. There's elements of hardcore match in there. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys are feeling for the next one. I love doing these. It's just nice ideas that I've had. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you want for the future. I've already said that. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again really soon. Stay safe in quarantine. There'll be some more videos coming out really soon. I hope you're enjoying the channel. Please do like, comment and subscribe, and support the channel if you can, and engage with us, because there's no point in us doing this if you're not interested and not into it. So please do support, give us some feedback, let us know what else we can do. You've been in my kitchen. I've been Dom. You've been in my kitchen. I hope you're surviving lockdown. Stay safe. Give me a hull, yeah.
Destruction.